kind of look everywhere. Good evening and welcome to our annual winter concert. We're so glad that so many of you could be here. Tonight we're excited to feature 3 of our middle school bands during this portion of the concert. We'll start down here on this end with the 6th grade band. We'll transition to the 7th grade band in the middle, and then the 8th grade band will finish us off on the other side of the court over there. And thank you so much for cooperating with our face covering requirement and our social distancing seating. We have some band families that sadly have been touched by everything going on in the world, and we felt our best way to respect them is to take precautions seriously, but still balance that with some normalcy. So tonight definitely isn't a standard Blanchard Band's winter concert, but it's definitely better than none at all. So thank you so much for your understanding and support of not only our students, but of our families who've been affected by this situation. We have a few students now that are going to come up here and give you some handy reminders, and we'll get this concert started. Come on down, guys.
Welcome to our Blanchard Band's winter concert. I'm Lily and I play the clarinet. Before we kick off this great night of music, we wanted to briefly remind you of some things that you, the audience, can do to help us sound great and keep everyone as safe as possible.
We ask that all audience members keep their mask on throughout their time in the building. We've been taking a lot of extra precautions to stay safe this year in our band room, and we would like you to help us with them here tonight in the gym in the common. I'm Lexi and I play the trumpet.
Please turn off or silence your cell phone. Let this concert be a chance to take a break from texting, email, Facebook, and other things we do on our phones. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our hard work. I'm Hayden and I play the trumpet.
Please refrain from talking and moving around while our groups are performing. Extra noise and movement are distracting. Instead, completely immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of our musicians. I'm Cole and I play the flute. If the little one seated with you gets restless during the concert, please feel free to take them out in the commons for a short break. I'm Noah and I play the trumpet.
Our performance space this evening is also home to our great sports teams. For tonight, let's transform into a great music hall. Please do not wave at us while performing or call our names during the concert. If they come after the concert, it's way more appreciated than an embarrassing wave or yell. A trip of ice can wrap the concert even better. I'm Alan and I play the clarinet.
I'm Ava and I play the flute. Thank you for being here with us tonight, both in person and on our live stream. We appreciate everything you do for us and we're so glad you let us be a part of this band. Without your support, we wouldn't be here. Now, without further ado, please welcome our beginning band.
trick? There we go, good. I was going to holler, but it wasn't going to sound very nice. This group didn't get the opportunity last year to have their spring concert, so this is their first big event that they've had. On top of that, they can start working on a lot of this music for their concert virtually. So they worked hard on their home while they had to listen to their band directors sing or play on the other end of the screen. They did incredibly well when we came back together, and they're playing really well tonight. We've had a great time preparing these pieces for you. I also wanted to recognize we have students at home, and they come to class every day. So they're on our scoreboard, and we'll have groups that do that all the way through as well. And I also wanted to mention out in the lobby, there's 2 spots next to the programs where you can write a note to any student. You can sign your name on it, or it can be anonymous, where you just want to tell them they did a good job. And those can go to our virtual students at home as well. We can get those to them. So please feel free to stop if you haven't already on your way in to write a note to any of these students who are performing tonight, because they deserve all the accolades that they can get. At this time, we'd like to recognize all our students who've been Band Student of the Month this year. So if you've been Band Student of the Month in the 6th grade, would you stand up so we can recognize you? Wave if you bring that center over my head. Excellent. Congratulations. You may be seated. Also want to recognize our students that do other activities. So if you participate in anything at school, athletics or cheer, if you do gymnastics outside of school, will you stand up just so they can see that there's a lot of you that do other things as well. You can wave. Very good. You may be seated. Just so that you know, they can be in band and do lots of other things and do all those things really well. So this is an incredibly dedicated group of kids, and I think that's going to show just as we continue playing. So we're going to go on to our next piece, Countdown to Christmas. lot of good things coming. Things are looking up. And I know that no matter what, we're going to have a great time together. So thank you to all the parents of any sixth graders out here. You have been super supportive, not only of them practicing at home, but making sure that stuff when we've gone virtual has gone well and they've been able to participate. They've done an outstanding job with that. And that's why this sounds as good as it does, because they were participating for those 8 days when we were out. I'd also like to thank our awesome middle school principal, Mr. McVeigh, and all of the staff and teachers at the middle school. They are super supportive of not only the students, but of us, and we really appreciate that. Quick reminder that the newsletter is out. We need to get that turned in as soon as possible because it is a short month. We don't want to miss anybody, so just a reminder. And we're going to close the 6th grade portion of this concert with Stompin' on the House